The landscape stretches out in rolling waves of ochre and emerald. Hills tumble gently before rising, suddenly, into mountains crowned with snow. Here, light and shadow are always shifting. A hawk circles overhead, its cry sharp against the hush that blankets the valleys. You walk along a narrow ridge, boots brushing through dry grass. The wind is constant, cool and filled with the taste of distant rivers. It carries the low hum of bees and the far-off barking of a shepherd's dog guiding flocks across the open expanse. The earth feels alive beneath your feet, ancient yet pulsing with quiet vigor. Everywhere, the horizon is vast. The sky is a sweep of deep blue, interrupted only by drifting clouds casting fleeting shadows below. You pause, letting the immensity of the place settle around you. There is no rush here, only the slow turning of seasons and the steady patience of stone. It is easy to imagine that, in this place, time itself moves differently. Each breath brings new detail, the scent of wildflowers, the rustle of leaves, the shimmer of heat on distant rocks. You are small here, one traveler among countless generations who have gazed out across these same endless horizons. To the north, the land rises in a wild crescendo, jagged peaks, their flanks cloaked with ancient forests. Mist clings stubbornly to the upper slopes, swirling between pines and mighty oaks. Here, the world feels untouched, as if it has slipped beyond the reach of human hands. The path narrows as you ascend, the ground soft with moss and needles. Every footstep is careful, for these mountains are home to rare and watchful eyes. In the hush, you catch the flutter of wings. A lammergeier glides silently above, its shadow trailing over stone and fern. Somewhere, deep in the undergrowth, a wildcat slips unseen. The air is thin and sharp, scented with pine resin and the faint tang of snow. Each breath is a gift, crisp and cool, filling your lungs with the mountain's purity. The only sounds are the distant rush of a hidden stream and the occasional crack of a twig beneath a cautious hoof. Here, in these high places, Armenia's wild heart beats strongest. Bears and lynx move in secret, living by the rhythms of cloud and rock. You are a guest in their silent kingdom, a witness to wonders that few will ever see. Suddenly, the forest opens. Stone walls rise, weathered yet unbroken, against the green embrace of the hills. A monastery, older than memory, stands in stillness. Its towers are pale gray, touched with golden lichen, its arches echoing with the prayers of centuries. The silence here is, well, profound. Even the birds seem to hush as you enter through a low, arched doorway. Inside, candlelight flickers on stone, casting gentle halos on the walls. The scent of beeswax and cool stone fills the air. Your footsteps sound loud, yet the ancient hall seems to welcome you with soft reverence. Outside, the breeze stirs the high grass, carrying with it the distant toll of a bell. Soft, barely more than a memory. A monk in simple robes crosses the courtyard, his movements slow and measured. He nods, acknowledging your presence, but saying nothing. Words are not needed here. This is Armenia's gift, a peace that settles deep within you. In these sacred places, the world's noise falls away. Only the steady heartbeat of faith remains, echoing through stone and spirit. Beyond the monastery walls, the forest stirs with life. Sunlight filters down, dancing on the mossy ground. Each step is cushioned, the earth rich and fragrant beneath your boots. The air is filled with quiet music, the song of thrushes, the whisper of leaves, the soft drip of water from unseen springs. You pause beside a clear mountain stream. Its waters tumble over smooth stones, silver bright, cold enough to sting your fingers. The sound is soothing, ancient, as if it has always been here, singing the same song to every traveler who stops to listen. Dragonflies skim the surface, their wings flashing blue and green. The forest is alive with secrets. Deer move quietly among the trees, their ears flicking at every noise. Now and then, you glimpse a fox, its coat aflame against the green. Overhead, woodpeckers drum a steady rhythm, echoing through the branches. Everywhere, life endures. Quiet, but fierce. You feel it in the air, in the cool touch of the stream, in the rustle of leaves overhead. Armenia's forests are not just places of beauty, but of resilience and hope. High above the river valleys, stone churches cling to rocky outcrops. Their domes rise like sentinels, watching over the land. Here, among the ruins, you sense the weight of history. Armenia was the world's first Christian kingdom, and its faith is carved deep into every stone. You run your hand over ancient walls, feeling the marks left by masons long gone. In the fading light, crosses etched in stone glow with a quiet strength. The air is thick with incense and memory. You listen, and in the wind, it is as if you hear ancient hymns, soft, persistent, eternal. Villagers pass by, faces lined with the wisdom of many seasons. They greet you with a nod, their voices low and respectful. Here, tradition is not a relic, but a living flame, tended with care, passed from parent to child. Every prayer, every stone, is a testament to faith that has survived storms and silence. As dusk settles, the churches glow softly, their stones warmed by the sun's last touch. It is a gentle reminder. In this land, faith is not just a memory. It is the breath of life itself. Night falls, deep and star-filled. The land lies quiet, wrapped in a velvet hush. Somewhere, an owl calls, its voice echoing through the silent valleys. You sit beside a fire, gazing up at the endless sky. The mysteries of Armenia linger in the darkness, vast, ancient, and proud. You think of all you have seen, the endless fields, the wild mountains, the sacred stones. Each place holds its own secret, its own sense of wonder. Here, history is not buried, but alive, woven into every wind and shadow. There is a sense of awe, of belonging to something greater than yourself. The land seems to breathe with the spirit of all who have come before, pilgrims, monks, kings, and wanderers. Their stories linger, carried in the wind, written in the stones. In the heart of Armenia, you have found hidden wonders, quiet, enduring, and unforgettable. As dawn waits beyond the horizon, you know, the journey has only just begun.